How to eliminate distraction in your business. In a prior post, I extensively discussed causes of distraction. I identified 7 causes of distraction in your business, such as fear of failure, lack of knowledge about the business, lack of foresight, inadequate finance, etc. As mentioned in the post, whatever is distracting you will seem so important in order to get your attention diverted to something that has no relevance to your dream, goal, and aspiration. Since the root causes of distraction have been identified, I now want to discuss ways of eliminating distraction in your business. I am not going to limit our discussion only to people who are just starting out, because even top business owners experience different elements of distractions. Point 1. Deal with environmental distraction. Many business people do complain of environmental disturbance like noise, emotion, unnecessary phone calls, visits, etc. This is especially common to entrepreneurs who work from home. I used to have a neighbor who was a freelance web designer. He was always busy with website design work from his numerous clients. More often than not, when we had the opportunity to hang out, he complained to me about distraction from his own family and the neighbors. He told me his wife and children were always coming in and interrupting him for one request or another. The noise from the neighborhood, people cutting grass, door-to-door salesmen, his children, needless phone calls, financial requests from family members, deliveries, etc. were always disrupting his chain of thought. The number one thing to do to eliminate this kind of distraction is to make your spouse and children understand the nature of your job and when you will be available to respond to their request. You could rent a small office if you can still not cope after explaining to your family, but that pretty much violates the purpose for working from home. As for the neighbors, you could write a sign on your door like, "Do not disturb, absolute silence, please," etc. This will make them understand that you do not want any form of disturbance. A similar sign like "No solicitors" could cut down on unwanted sales calls, and a sign that reads "Deliveries, please leave package on the porch" or something similar. A comment on family: you need to put your foot down that during business hours, and you should post a sign on your office that lists those hours. Do not interrupt unless it is an emergency. You need to enforce that rule. Maybe something like, "If my door is closed, I am working on something very important. Do not bother me." That is the rule I have in my house. And it works, too. Create daily plans to manage your time. There is no doubt, without a proper daily plan, we tend to fall for anything that comes our way. The best thing for an entrepreneur to do is to always create a to-do list that will serve as a guide for the day's activities. With that kind of daily plan, you will see it as a sense of responsibility to achieve all the itemized activities in your to-do list. This will go a long way in helping to eliminate distraction. Even if you do not accomplish everything on the list, it will help you to accomplish some of the things that you listed as being important to do that day. Point 3. Embrace technology. Information communication technology, ICT, is a major factor that has changed the way things used to be in the world of business. From telephones to email, there are approaches to inform people you will be unavailable for a specific period of time. It is as simple as changing a couple of settings so you will not lose any information. Despite changing your settings, all your information will remain intact. Embracing technology will not only make our work easier, it will also make it faster. There are machines that can do most of the tasks that are taking much of your time. If you use a computer, there is software that has been created for making your work simpler. All you need to do is ask questions from people who are successful in your type of business. Learn from them. Apply their methods. Soon, your business will begin to flow. 4. Remain focused. Being focused is the major way to achieve one's targeted goals. Like I mentioned above, without a plan you will jump at anything that comes your way. Therefore, setting achievable target goals for yourself, within a limited time frame, will encourage you to remain focused. If you remain focused, distractions from parents, friends, spouse, kids, and even neighbors will not stop you from attaining a SMART goal. Note that by SMART I mean specific, measurable, achievable, reasonable, and time-bound. Point 5. Seek mentorship. No matter your chosen career or type of business, you must always acknowledge that there are people who got there before you and that you can learn from them. Therefore, you must get a mentor to guide you. Whenever things appear difficult, go to your mentor and seek his or her opinion about a way out of whatever situation you are facing. Your mentor will be the one who can motivate you and help you stay focused, even when everything seems unachievable. Your mentor will always share his/her experience with you about how he/she was in a similar situation and how he/she persevered through such a difficult situation. I have found that often, when I'm meeting with my mentor and discussing the situation, just in the process of discussing all the various aspects of what I am going through will usually lead to an idea I had not thought of. Just the fact you are trying to make the other person understand all the areas you are facing in this problem can often reveal the one thing you have not tried. If you do these things mentioned above, the sky will not be your limit, but rather, it will be your starting point. Apply one or more of these suggested solutions whenever you are being distracted. Then, let me know which idea pushed you through to completion. Let me know how this has helped you. Share this article with others.